Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Frozen Fortunes. I thought we'd start this one off on the page of James Ward-Prowse, the only real player that we've had in the team for quite a few years. 33-year-old Englishman. He's still got another year left on his contract after this, taking him through till his 34. Wonder if we could maybe bring him on as a coach if he decides to retire. He's done a good job for us this year in the league, to be honest, getting a 7.06 rating, decent pass completion, good shots on target, got a goal, 2 assists. He's done a solid job of just giving us some extra numbers in there, which we've needed, frankly, since Eamon Zayem decided. Well, to be fair, that was my decision. That was the one decision I actually made. And if I'd known the board and Sven Bonda were going to turn into an absolute bunch of bellends, then I would not have done that. But that's just how it is. I also really appreciated all the support in the comments on the last video, supporting me in my plight against Sven. Now, apparently, chairmen have different attributes, and some of them can cause them to interfere more often than not. And unfortunately, it appears that we've got all the possible worst ones. So he'll interfere all the time. He won't give me anything I want as far as I can see. And he's going to constantly try and sell players out from under me. So I don't know what we're going to do in the summer. I'm just going to have to do our best with it. I miss Brian Muller so very much. This guy appears to be trying to sabotage everything we're trying to do at the moment. But we're going to push on through because we're not going to let this beat us. So our first game off camera was at home against Norgeland. A fairly straightforward one on the night. Goals from Mehdi Kuja, of all people. Mark Yakim got one as well, and Nkosi Milandovic managed to score a nice own goal just to give them a bit of hope at one point in the game. Unfortunately, Carl Rogers Jr. limped off after 95 minutes, or 94 minutes, after being man of the match, and he's going to be out for another 5 weeks. He's not had the best luck with injuries this year, which is a shame, because he's really fighting hard to maintain his place as the #1 left-back, and he's done a bloody good job in games, but it's back to Marinus for now. Next up, away to Silkeborg, we had the ultimate in catharsis. I can't believe that we won this game 6-0. It was definitely harsh. The scoreline flatters us majorly. We were maybe 2 or 3-0 good, but my God, getting one over on Silkeborg, who normally set up so defensively against us, was great. They didn't do that. I think they have a new manager, so they played a pretty standard tactic against us, and it just did not work for them. Sani Akinola grabbed a brace in this game. Mariano Bravo grabbed a hat-trick in this game. Mark Yakim got a goal in this game. They missed a penalty too with Christian Jensen. The main thing, though, Mariano Bravo's hat-trick, all well and good, but you might have already noticed it. Jonas Svenningsson got 5 assists in one game. Man of the match from him with a 9.6 rating. He got the same rating as Mariano Bravo, despite the fact he got 5 assists in one match. That's a proper throwback to old school Svenny, basically, and he's already right up on the assisters charts as a result of one game. And as good as we were in the last game, we were bad against Sunniusk. I don't know where this game came from. We didn't have a single good chance in this match, the entirety of it. They created some really good... Yeah, we had some more shots, but mostly from range. We were very fortunate. Mariano Bravo's 88th minute effort gave us a win. I would have settled for a point in this game, given how bad we played. But Bravo's great performance off the bench in the end, I think it was off the bench, gave us the lead and gave us the win in a hugely important league game right before our massive tie today. And that leaves the league looking like this. We are now 14 points clear at the top of the league over Aalborg, Copenhagen, and frankly, Midtjylland have fought their way in. Aalborg have dropped a load of points. Copenhagen have sort of picked up the pace a little bit, and Midtjylland have got in on the action too. It really does look as if it's just everybody's up for grabs for second spot now. Frankly, it could go all the way back as far as 7th place, Lyngby really. 8 points between 2nd and 7th is quite interesting. Horsen's also doing a good job of trying to beat the record for the worst goal difference in this division, now at -40, so that's going well for him. Svenny now on the assists chart with 9 assists in the league this year. He could somehow get on there despite barely playing in the league. I don't think we're going to get anyone on the top goal scorers this year. They're really flying at the moment with Edison Alisi and De Silva. Someone wanted to see De Silva because they thought he'd be good. He's not really. He has some good stats in some good areas, and you might remember him from actually having played for us briefly in the past, but I couldn't get him to agree a contract. I mean, he's fine, but like you could see, he wouldn't be anywhere near as good as the 4 strikers we already have, and I probably don't imagine he's got that much more room to grow either. It wouldn't be worth it for me. Now, I've had a few comments lately about the scouting and the way I've been doing it, because I didn't think I was doing anything different to anybody else, because the new scouting system kind of limits what you can do on that. But I thought I'd show you what I've been doing anyway, because some people say they weren't able to find good players just using the scouting system. So what I do, and this is really simple, all I do, every couple of weeks, I'll just do Control-W, which takes you to the world screen, eventually when it loads. I'll then go on to youth intake, and you should be able to see then all the youth intakes from all the different leagues. No problem there. Now, what I'll then do is I'll go to this, and then obviously I wouldn't do it for these teams because there's no point in us scouting Manchester United youth prospects. There just isn't. But I would normally just go for a whole page, go like that, and then go get scout report. And then you'd move down, do the next. And obviously skip any teams that you know you're never going to be able to sign players from. And then what that'll do over time, slowly, the scouts, if you've got enough of them, and it is important that you do have a lot of scouts, because we've got what? A lot. Most of these aren't ones I asked for, weirdly. Every time I asked the board for a new scout, even under Brian Muller, they wouldn't normally let me have them. Occasionally they would. But sometimes they'll just appoint a new scout. and I don't know why they're doing it. Like, it won't have an option there. It will just suddenly grow by 1. Hasn't happened since Sven Bond came in, I must say, but Brian Muller, what a man, gave us this scouting teams, which is decent. So, after a while, you then get your scout reports through, and all I do is I go through and look at them, and if we've got a decent... Obviously, this one's, you know, I will keep scouting this guy, and I've got it set to every couple of days. If they're below a certain level of, like, 45, so with the maximum potential, I'll just acknowledge, and if they're worth more than that, I'll just keep scouting, and slowly you just build up more and more players, and shed a few, and bring a few more in. Over time, you just start building up players in these lists, and that's all I've been doing, basically, to bring these players in. Sometimes if I think, yeah, this guy's great right now, I'll act quickly and get them in. But that's really all I've been doing. It's my way of bringing the scouting the youth intake system from the previous games into the new style of scouting. It's not quite as easy as it used to be, but you can still find a decent number of players doing it, basically. That's what I've been doing. Hope that wasn't too long-winded and annoying. I know what I'm like once I get talking. People having to play the episodes at 0.75 speed. I do apologise for that. It's just, I can't slow down. Once I get talking, I'm off. I personally believe that we're going to be strong enough to beat Genk, but we need a very good home performance today. Get a couple of goals on the board, just get ourselves into the lead in this match, and then we can hopefully be good away from home. I think we'll be strong enough at home, though. So they're going to play a pretty standard sort of system. We'll mark up Skrivers, Ingvartsen on the right, Conti, and then Janssen. Pretty standard. So with that in mind, we're going Bravo, Svenningsson, Sugord, Jankowski, Cunha, Marinus, of course, because Rogers Jr. is injured, Angel and Santos. Did I switch these two over yet? I can't remember. Yes, I did. I did change it round. Right. So we've got Angel, Simovic, Santos, and partnerships building here too, which is nice. Everyone's relatively fit. Cunha's on a yellow card, obviously. He's always on the state of being about to be booked. But look at that average rating, boys. That is great. Another bench, Niang, Saifi, Santos, Shishi, Curtin, Ward-Prowse, and my man, Mark Yakin, with his 13 goals this year. What a man. Now, just a brief word of warning. Usually for the Sunday episode, which of course this is, I record it on a Friday, and then for the Tuesday, I record on a Monday and whatnot. However, I'm going to have to record this Tuesday's episode straight after this one because my sister and her boyfriend are moving up north this weekend, and obviously my whole family are helping them with that, including me. So no time to do that on Monday because bank holiday and all this sort of extra stuff. So I'm going to try and get this all stuff done. Hopefully it'll all be fine. But that's why I'll be wearing the same clothes on Tuesday too. Right then, lads, let's have this. So, question of the day, and for today, that is, what is your favourite FM regen of all time? I've had to do a lot of thinking about this lately, because the obvious answer would be a Norman Millington. What is going on? Why is it so laggy? Don't know what's going on there. But the obvious answer would be Norman Millington. But I honestly think that if things carry on the way that they are, Jonas Svenningsson could overtake him in my heart because he's come through the youth academy at the club we're actually managing. Norman Millington did not do that. Svenny! Oh, what a save. My goodness, what a save. Svenningsson, you know, has come through our youth academy. Norman Millington came through at West Brom before we signed him for a couple of million quid for Pompey. So it wasn't quite the same with him, really. Svenningsson over the crossbar. Svenningsson is a hometown lad, and if we can keep him for the rest of this save, he will be a hero and my favourite regen of all time, no doubt. So who is your favourite regen of all time? Let me know what they were like. And if you've got any screenshots as well, do drop those in the comments too. I'd love to see them. And if you have any ideas for question of the day, bravo! And it is in the back of the net this time. Mariano Bravo, after 9 minutes, we've started this game like a house on fire, and that's a good thing in this scenario. What a lovely piece of play. What is going on? The game seems to be a bit buggy since I loaded it up at the moment. Cunha with a great touch in here. I don't know how he's going to get the assist for this, because it looked like... I think it hits Bravo, then hits the post, then hits Bravo again. But I think Cunha will actually be credited. Yes, he has been credited with the assist. Fair enough. Possession's falling yet further still. We might want to steer into the skid on that one. Akinola. Jankowski! 2-0 to B67. Mariusz Jankowski with the goal. That's his first ever goal for us. And it's coming a Europa League tie of all things. I think Akinola will get the assist. This has started off very, very nicely. Lovely little work on the edge of the box here. Marinus flicks it back inside. Akinola across. Takes a touch, Jankowski. Drills that in the top corner. That's what we want from Mariusz Jankowski. He's been an absolute rock this season. See if we can't find ourselves a third goal in this game and really put this tie in a very difficult position for him. That's my aim, is to kill the tie in the first leg. Since we got the first leg at home, that's really all we can do. Jankowski, Cunha again. Acres of space out there. Bravo! It's 3-0. And, wow, this could be an absolute demolition job at this point. Cunha is finding acres of space over on that side, and Bravo is reaping the benefits of that easily. Andre Cunha looks like he's putting in a man of the match type of performance tonight, though. That is fantastic. Jankowski, Cunha and Bravo today have been absolutely excellent. Look at that for a cross. Great finish from Bravo at the back post. That is 3-0 now in the home leg. We just need to keep going at this pace. We're going to just leave it. There's a long way to go in this tie just yet. We've got ourselves an early, massive advantage, sure, but anything can happen. Bravo. Svenningsson's through. Oh, it's beautiful. It's 4-0 in the first half. This reminds me so much of the Bayern and the game against Lyon. These abilities just to come out and thrash teams in the early stages of games really is proving important for us. Would I be jinxing it if I said that we're probably already through to the next round of the Europa League based purely on this first 36 minutes? Brilliant from Svenningsson, takes his men on, and a lovely finish to finish things off there. Bravo now has 2 goals and an assist in the first damn half. Yakkers, Genk, they can't even get out their half at the moment. We are dominating, but the clean sheet I really want right now. I don't want to give them any hope in this game. Boacha, cleared away. Conti, Boacha. Oh, and they've got on back. Marcus Ingvartsen. Literally, as I say, I want to get that clean sheet. It's now 4-1 here in Greenland. Don't let this be the beginning of something ridiculous. Maybe I jinxed it when I said that we're already through after 4-0. I hope I haven't. I really hope that. That would be the worst thing in the world if I actually jinxed it with that. Great play, actually, from Genk to get that goal, to be fair to them. Well, Cunha's ripping them apart. We're 4-1 up at half-time. This tie should be in the bag, really. Possession's falling back towards us as well. Cunha's playing a blinder. This is fantastic. I've tried to assure them not to let the concentration levels drop, and they actually seem to have responded well to it for once. So hopefully in the second half, we can just keep the pressure on and not let this one slip. I don't want to sort of have them get 2 or 3 goals back just from lucky bits of play in this second half when we played so well. I want to see us keep pushing at them to get the 5th and the 6th goals, really to mop things up, if you like. We can't afford to let ourselves get complacent at this point. Simovic. You know, this is top tier, well, not top tier, second tier European competition. Bravo. All in. Svenningsson, it's 5-1, and Jonas Svenningsson is now in on the act. Bravo's playing an absolute blinder. 2 goals and 2 assists now. Svenningsson's popped up with the 4th and 5th goals on the night, and we've started the second half as we mean to go on, basically. I think this is kind of a statement of intent that we are not giving up. This is terrible defending as well. We're not giving up lightly here. Svenningsson's header, 5-1 B67, and surely the second leg is going to be much of a formality at this rate. I've got to stop saying that just in case, though. Simovic out wide to Marinus. 1 more goal and I'll be completely confident. I mean, we kind of are already, but, you know, it's always nice to score more goals in these games. Marinus. Particularly as this is the knockout stages of the Europa League. It's not like this is some group game against a poor team. Although they do seem pretty poor at the moment. Cunha, ball in. Bravo. Svenningsson, and it's 6-1. Svenningsson now has a hat-trick and Bravo has a hat-trick of assists. This is an astonishing performance. I'll tell you what, that half-time team talk really seems to have G'd them up. 2 in 2 minutes at the start of the second half, and this game is dead. As is the tie now at 6-1. Cunha again with the ball in. Bravo nods it down for Svenningsson instead this time, as Svenningsson now has a hat-trick in how many minutes? 11 game minutes, he's scored a hat-trick. Brilliant stuff, Svenny. Right, okay, we've got to start thinking sensibly now. Substitutions are very important. They're all looking very confident, and that's fine. But I do want to try and keep people fit for future games. So who's not fit? We've got no one to really replace Cunha. One of Svenny, I think Svenny's actually going to come off because he's the least fit of the two. We'll bring Yakim into that slot there, and possibly Aldo Saifi in to replace Simovic, because that's just a good position for him. Just to keep some fresh legs. We're 6-1 up on the night now. Things should be okay at this point. Hopefully the new lads can come on and do a job. Maybe they'll find themselves a goal. Bit of hunger from someone like Mark Yakim. Yakim, and around the post. I feel like 6-1 does sort of flatter us a little bit, but we've still played very, very well and created a decent number of chances in today's game. But I guess sometimes that just really, really counts. We've proven lately that we can score big scores, like we did in the 6-0 thrashing of Silkeborg. That's twice in this episode. We've actually gone and scored 6 goals in a game, so that's new for us. That's good. Imagine if Bravo got a hat-trick of assists and goals in the same game. That would be truly insane. He's through, though. One-touch finish. Go on, Mariano. Go on, Mariano. Oh, no, he should have scored. He has to score there, really. Cunha, ball in again. God damn. Well, the first 50 minutes of this game is an absolute demolition job, and we've just kind of sat on it since then. We possibly could have had a couple more goals in times. Bravo missed a couple of good chances. It's a shame, really. I would have liked to have seen him score a hat-trick of goals and assists in the same game, but hey, you don't always get what you want, and if you're complaining about that, then you're in a damn good position to begin with, frankly. Let's just see this game out at 6-1. I'm annoyed that we conceded a goal, but I don't think it's going to matter. B67-6. Genk 1. Terrific performance from Bravo with 2 goals and 3 assists. Svenningsson's hat-trick as well. Imagine scoring a hat-trick and not winning man of the match. Well, that's happened twice this month with Svenningsson and Bravo alternating on that one. Amazing. We've got a game off camera against Bromby and we'll return for the second leg where we can experiment a little bit perhaps. Right there guys, no face cam for this bit, but the youth intake has just happened and I thought we'd take a look at it together. So, we've got, well, hello. That's for a start is interesting. Every reason to be excited by Diego Mauricio. He sounds like he's from Greenland. Where's he from? Is that Portugal? Let's just have a look at the team. Oh, no way. Sorry. That is right. Okay. Shit. That is really good. Remember what it was like last year? And I was just like, we had no players probably beyond about this last year. And this season, we've got two. We've got an attacking midfielder and Victor Christensen. I want to look at him first. So this is Victor Christensen, Danish, attacking midfielder. Great technique, decent determination. He's a professional personality. He dives into tackle, so we'll have to try and train that out of him. 12 on the long shots, good finishing, dribbling, first touch. Oh, mate. Very technical. Consistency's a little bit on the low side, not injury prone or anything. His heading is a little bit poor because he's 5'7", I suppose. I'm excited about Victor Christensen. This could be another hometown hero. He's got 5-star potential in our current team. Oh, right. Okay, hang on. We've still got one more guy, though. Right. Diego Mauricio. Where's he from first? So he is actually Brazilian. He's a striker. He's consistent. 14 finishing, 13 first touch. Unambitious, but we can see about that with some tutoring. Speed, he's fast. Finishing, versatile. Competitive streak. Long shots aren't great. He's unambitious. His trait, well, I mean, how do we know if he's declined? You've only just come in, mate. Pipe down. I think we can get a lot out of Diego Mauricio as well. Wow. Sorry, I'm just amazed that we've had two decent quality players come through our youth attack. And one of them is Brazilian too. Right, okay, let's get on with the rest of the episode. Right, so we had one game off camera, which was at home to Bromby, and frankly, we kind of smashed them. They took the lead early on through a penalty. Pat Curtin gave it away, a bit unfortunate. But after that, we kind of got back in. Mehdi Kuja with a goal. He missed a hat load of chances. Mark Yakim then equalised as well. Aldo Safey with the penalty for us. Andre Cunha was just putting in balls left, right, and centre yet again, bombing up and down that wing. I played him in this game because he's going to be suspended for the second leg against Genk, so I figured he might as well get the game time in this one, and he's putting a man of the match performance. Good result on the night. Keeps us going at the top, and Bromby also fell out of the championship group as a result of that one, and they're not going to qualify for it. So they're going to have to try really hard to get into Europe. Now, also very importantly, both those youth players that I just showed you have both signed full-time contracts with the team, 3-year deals with a 3-year extension as well. They both look dope. I'm getting them trained in their positions. I'm going to get them some tutoring as well if I can find the right players to do that. In fact, we might have a look at that now. James Ward-Prowse could also do Diego Mauricio. We'd get him from unambitious potentially over to fairly determined, and that's something we could really use with his determination being improved because it's only a 5, so we might as well try it. Okay, they've agreed. That should be potentially useful for us. So for today, actually, let's just quickly check what Genk are going to do. Yeah, okay, same kind of system. Skriver. No, wait, Janssen's the roaming playmaker. It's a slight switch around because I don't think Ingvartsen was there. I don't know. So we'll go with Janssen as the main man. Cunha obviously can't play. Oh, my lordy lord. This is not looking good, you know. Olsen's injured. Jovanovic is out. Patton Kavanagh is unregistered and he can't. So it's going to have to be Ward-Prowse at wingback for today's game. He played there briefly, I think, as a sub. So maybe he could do a job there. This is going to be very interesting. Bravo, Sveni, Akinola, Surgård, Jankowski, Ward-Prowse, Marinus, Angel Simovic, Santos. And on the bench, right, let's get into this. We're going to go out and try and guard from complacency. That's worked quite well for us in recent games, so hopefully that will work again tonight. The draw for the quarterfinal will, of course, be on the end of this episode. I feel like we'll be in it. We've got a 5-goal lead from the first leg at home. I think if we can get a single goal tonight, I will be completely confident in our chances of heading through. I think if we were to lose it from a 6-1 aggregate scoreline, then I might as well just delete my channel, frankly. Yeah, we're going to switch to counter now. The game is not going our way at the moment, and I kind of want us to be a little bit more solid defensively, and I think counter might give us that chance, potentially. And if we can then grab a goal, then, you know, we've still got a lot to hang on to in this match, so there's no reason for us to go all guns blazing at them. True sword. Ball in again, Ingvartsen. Hamoudi! And that's in the back of the net. Elmedi Hamoudi with the goal. Genk 1, B67 0, and that is a thoroughly deserved goal. They've come out like a team that has to score goals. And it's taken them half an hour, but they do finally have one. I thought the danger was cleared, but it's a great touch from Hamoudi. Great strike, and it's 1-0 Genk here in Belgium. They still need 5 more goals on the night. Yeah, I'm pulling Sveni. 6.3 is not good enough in this type of game. Why is Kuja now hate me? Any other changes that look likely? Marinus has been poor. Ward-Prowse has been all right, actually. Santos has not been good either. We'll leave it like this for now, though. Ward-Prowse, here's a chance. Into the box. Simovic! Saved by the goalkeeper. We've actually created some better chances in this game than them. We've started to come into it a bit more now, which is pleasing. It's been fairly even. We probably don't even deserve to be behind anymore, but there you go, Jankowski. Look at the space for Yakim. And the pace for Yakim, too. He's got Bravo with him. Takes an early one for some reason. Bravo might be able to pick him out again. Akinola! And it's in the back of the net. Sani Akinola equalises and kills the tie dead with one shot. And I'd say we probably deserved the goal, frankly. 7-2 on aggregate now. Game over and tie over. It was looking a bit touch and go at some points in this game as to whether we'd get the you know, whether we just lose on the night very easily. But Akinola, I think that's his 10th goal of the season as well. He really is great in that position. But just wait till Victor Christensen comes of age. There's going to be a long shot coming, you'd feel. Angel again with a good clearance. Oh, Hamoudi again. El Medi Hamoudi with the goal. Osa Bernardinho with the assist, and Genk are back in front again. Hey, we've had a bit of poor luck in Europe this year in games. This one feels like a game that should be level, really. But they kept the ball for a long period. It's an unbelievable cross, and Ward-Prowse did not do his defensive diligence there, unfortunately. See if we can't find an equaliser on the night. I wouldn't care if we did lose this one 2-1, but I prefer to find an equaliser and go for something a bit more, you know. Brawl in. Yakim! There we go. 2-2. Mark Yakim off the bench to score the goal that levels the game up again. And, well, the tie was already in the bag, but that's nice to see us putting in a fight in the away game as well, particularly when the tie's already basically over. What a ball this is from Ashley Marinus, too. Absolutely stunning pass in behind. Everybody cuts out. Yakin with a beautiful finish. Another goal for him this year. He is a main factor in this team now. Mathis. Bernardinho. Saved by... Oh, not saved by Amoa. Genk are 3-2 up against us in this game. That they fought hard on the night, to be fair to them, to try and get the win. I just really don't want us to lose this match. I want us to have a good chance at winning the game. It's an unbelievable header from Ingvartsen. Amoa not covering himself in glory there. 3-2 on the night. 8-4 on aggregate. Go on, one more equaliser. What you got? What's Mark Yakim got in the bag? Marinus. Oh dear. Santos. Shishi. Round the side for Bravo. And it's in the back of the net. Juan Shishi with the assist. Mariano Bravo with the goal. It's 3-all on the night and 9-4 on aggregate. It's not a day for defenders, but we've gone and scored 3 goals away from home as well. Really proving this is a lovely little ball from Juan Shishi behind the lines here. Just slips it through for Bravo. I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing, but it doesn't matter. It's 3-all on the night and Bravo has another goal. And there we go. Genk 3, B67 3 on the night. Possibly could have won, but then so could they, frankly. El Medi Hamoudi definitely deserved man of the match, but Bravo was also excellent. 9-4 on aggregate. Right, who are we going to get in the next round? Right, so day of the draw. 8 teams left. Us, Bordeaux, Liverpool and Spurs on one side. Bayern Munich, Lille, Milan and Wolfsburg. So out of those, Bordeaux, Lille, maybe Wolfsburg are the teams I would like. We're probably going to get Spurs, though. I can just feel it. Or Bayern for a rematch. Anyone but Bayern? I don't know. Let's just go. Who are we going to get? We've got Bayern. Oh, good. Bayern Munich in the Europa League quarterfinals. Can we pull off something like we did against them in the Champions League last season? If we can, then we've got a damn good chance of reaching a semi-final, but my lord, that's going to be tough. Anyway, let's see where those games line up. So in between now and then, we've also got AGF and Midtjylland in between, and potentially also, actually maybe not, I don't know, there's possibly some other league fixtures in there once we figure out who's playing where because of the championship group. So, next episode, double header of games against Bayern. I hope they are not able to get revenge against us after what happened last season. I really hope that we can get something good over them and make a path to the semi-final of the Europa League. That would be quite something to get there, because we need those extra coefficient points. Perhaps not because we're not getting that many, really, for the overall league, but our personal one, so we can be a pot 3 team in the Champions League next year, is so important as we go straight into the group stages. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, us thumping 6 past Genk and then getting a bloody 3-all draw away as well, 9 goals in the live comms is pretty damn good for us. That's just for us. Then do drop a like on the video, that'd be awesome. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more videos every single Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday for now. And I'll see you guys in the next episode for a double header against Bayern Munich. I'm scared. Honestly, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.